Hello, Kidside kids and families. I'm so excited you're joining us again for our Blueprint series about emotions. We're all learning how to stop, look, and listen to what God's blueprint, the Bible, has to say about how we can deal with how we feel. I hope that it's helping you have some meaningful conversations in your family. Enjoy the service.
Kids Club. It's time to start Kids Club. We're gonna sing and dance. We're gonna clap our hands.
Hello, Builder Buddies. Welcome back to Large Group. My name is Miss Jordan, and the past few weeks, we've been in our series called Blueprints. Now, we learned that God's blueprint is the Bible, and we can look in it to see how we can deal with what we feel. We can take these 3 steps to help us. Step 1, stop to think about what you're feeling. Step 2, look to see what is making you feel that way. And step 3, listen to what God says in His blueprint. I cannot wait to hear about what we're going to talk about today. Which feeling do you think it's going to be? Well, we'll think about it for a little bit. But first, I'm ready to sing. I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to worship. Are you? Okay, let's count up to 3 and say, hit it, DJ. 1, 2, 3. Hit it, DJ.
The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E.
The B-I-B-L-E.
Yes, that's a book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. I take it home with me. I read and pray and then obey. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E.
The
B-I-B-L-E. Yes, that's a book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. I take it home with me. I read and pray and then obey. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E.
So in our story today, we're going to look at a man named Nehemiah to see how he dealt with his feelings of anger. We can definitely get mad about things sometimes. Maybe someone took your favorite toy, or someone said something really mean to you. We can look in this story to see what is the best thing for us to do when we feel angry.
This is Nehemiah. He was so happy until one day he got some pretty bad news. What do you think the bad news was? Let's keep reading to find out. You see, Nehemiah was working in the king's palace when he found out that the wall in his hometown had been torn down and the gates were burned with fire. This meant that all of their enemies were able to sneak in whenever they wanted and take whatever they wanted.
I think that made the people in Nehemiah's hometown feel. That's right, they were pretty mad. So after praying about it, Nehemiah got permission from the king to rush back home and get a crew of people to help him rebuild the wall.
But there was one big problem. There were a lot of mean people who didn't want Nehemiah and the crew to rebuild that wall. One of them was named Sanballat.
Sanballat was really mean to Nehemiah. But you know what Nehemiah did? Instead of getting really angry and saying mean things back to him, he decided to just keep a smile on his face and keep working on the wall. Now, show me your angry face. That's exactly how Sanballat felt whenever Nehemiah just kept working on the wall.
Sanballat wanted Nehemiah to feel really angry, and when that didn't happen, Sanballat was not a happy camper. He kept making fun of Nehemiah and the crew as they worked,
But that didn't stop them from working hard to finish the wall. God helped Nehemiah have self-control. And even though he had a lot of reasons to be angry, he stayed focused on God's help and rebuilt the wall in record time. I'm sure Nehemiah was so happy when he realized that God had given him self-control, so that when people are mean to us, instead of doing the wrong thing and yelling back at them, we can have self-control and just pray to God and ask him to help us. So our big idea is that when I'm mad, God helps me. Can we say that all together? When I'm mad, God helps me. That was an awesome Bible story. If only Elbib would have been here to hear it. He left me another note with 3 clues of where he's at. Do you guys want to hear the clues? Okay, the first one is he says he's somewhere that's red. The second clue is that it has a dog next to it. And the third clue is that it helps put fires out. Where do you think Elbib could be? Well, Elbib said it's somewhere red. Do you think he's in an apple? No, that doesn't put fires out. Do you think he's on a red bicycle? No, that can't be it. Where do you think it is? The fire truck? Okay, come on, let's go.
Guys, we are at the fire truck. Does anybody see Elbib? There he is!
Thank you so much, Elbib, for helping us with the clues today. How are you doing?
I'm good, Miss Jordan. I have the perfect memory verse for us today. God is greater than our feelings, and he knows everything. 1 John 3:20.
Let's say that all together. Uno, dos, tres. God is greater than our feelings, and he knows everything. 1 John 3:20. Thanks, Elbib. Adios.
Adios, Miss Jordan. Adios, friends.
Okay, guys, now we get to have Tommy the turtle come out for God's promises. How do we get Tommy to come out here? We have to go. Tommy, Tommy, Tommy. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, boys and girls. Remember God's promises? Say them with me.
God made me, God loves me, and Jesus wants to be my friend forever. Thanks, Tommy. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Well, friends, it was so good to get to sing with you today, to get to read the Bible story with you, and to find Elbib together. I love remembering that when I'm mad, God helps me have self-control. I will see you guys next week. Bye.